Globe: the origin of Earth, the story of our planet. Imagine this. About 4.6 billion years ago, there was no Earth, no moon, no oceans, and no life. The universe was a vast, dark expanse filled with clouds of gas and cosmic dust. Then, something extraordinary began to happen. A powerful force called gravity slowly pulled these clouds together. As the cloud collapsed, it spun faster and faster, becoming hotter with every passing moment. Eventually, a brilliant star was born at its center. That star was our sun. But the story was only beginning. Around the newborn sun, billions of particles of rock, ice, and dust continued to orbit. These tiny particles constantly collided with one another. Some stuck together, forming larger rocks. Those rocks merged into massive bodies, and over millions of years, countless collisions created a young planet. That planet would become Earth. However, the early Earth looked nothing like the beautiful blue world we know today. It was a fiery, molten sphere covered with oceans of lava. Giant volcanoes erupted constantly, releasing toxic gases into the atmosphere. Massive asteroids and comets crashed into the planet almost every day, turning Earth into a violent and chaotic world. If anyone could have stood on Earth at that time, they would have been instantly destroyed by the extreme heat. As millions of years passed, Earth slowly began to cool. Heavy elements such as iron and nickel sank deep into the planet, forming Earth's core. Lighter materials rose toward the surface, creating the first crust. Deep beneath the surface, the molten core generated a magnetic field that would later protect Earth from harmful radiation from space. Then came one of the most dramatic events in Earth's history. A giant object, about the size of Mars, collided with the young Earth. The impact was so powerful that enormous amounts of material were blasted into space. Over time, this debris came together and formed our moon. The moon became Earth's closest companion, helping stabilize the planet and influencing the tides of the future oceans. Earth was changing, but life had still not appeared. Volcanoes continued releasing steam into the atmosphere. As the planet cooled further, the steam condensed into clouds. Then it began to rain. Not for days, not for years, but for thousands and perhaps millions of years. The rain filled low-lying areas of the planet, creating the first oceans. For the first time, Earth began to resemble the blue planet we know today. Deep within these ancient oceans, something remarkable happened. Simple chemicals interacted under the right conditions, and eventually the first tiny living organisms appeared. They were not animals. They were not plants. They were microscopic forms of life. Yet every living thing on Earth today, from the tallest tree to the largest whale, from the smallest insect to every human being, can trace its origins back to those first simple organisms. Over billions of years, life evolved and transformed. The oceans filled with living creatures. Plants spread across the land. Oxygen accumulated in the atmosphere. Forests grew. Dinosaurs ruled the earth for millions of years. Their age came to an end, and eventually humans appeared. Today, when we look at the mountains, the oceans, the forests, or the moon shining in the night sky, we are witnessing the result of a journey that began 4.6 billion years ago. Earth is more than just a planet. It is a survivor of cosmic violence, a cradle of life, and the only known world in the universe where life has flourished. And perhaps the most incredible part of this story is that every atom in our bodies was once part of the stars themselves. We are, quite literally, made of stardust. Studio microphone YouTube outro. The story of Earth is the story of us all. If you love exploring the mysteries of our planet, the universe, and the origins of life, subscribe to Origin of Earth and join us on a journey through billions of years of cosmic history. Globe Sparkles Rocket.